When using the lens blur filter to blur an image, you can make use of a mask channel to define the areas where you wish to selectively apply the lens blur. This therefore allows you to create shallow depth of field effects. In this example, I shall go to the Channels panel and add a new mask channel called Alpha 1. I'll next select the Gradient tool and add a gradient that goes from black to white. Now, with the Alpha 1 mask selected still, I'll click on the RGB channel eyeball icon so that the selected channel can be viewed in rubylith mode. Having done that, I'll select the Brush tool, select a grey colour, paint with grey over the areas that I ultimately wish to preserve in focus. OK, that's the channel preparation work done. Let me now select the RGB channel and turn off the mask visibility for the Alpha 1 channel. Now I will go to the Filter menu and select Blur, Lens Blur. And in the Lens Blur dialog, you can see here the default settings apply a natural looking lens blur. I need to select the channel source up here in the Depth Map section. Now I can adjust the Blur Focal Distance slider here to set the focal point, which as you can see makes the foreground appear more sharp as I drag the slider to the right. This is because the Blur Focal Distance slider is responding to the tones in the Alpha 1 channel that I set earlier. Or I can now click to enable the Set Focal Point tool and then simply click on the image to set the point of sharpest focus. As you can see, this makes the clock tower appear nice and sharp, as well as in all the other areas I previously painted in the mask using the same shade of grey. Let me click OK to apply the filter. Basically, I have just shown you how you can use a simple gradient mask or a more complex mask to define the areas you wish to remain sharp and those that you want to have appear out of focus. You can then load the channel as a depth mask in the lens blur dialog and use the Blur Focal Distance slider or the new Set Focal Point tool to set the point of sharpest focus based on the information contained in the Alpha 1 channel. Thank you for watching. This video was brought to you by me, Martin Evening, author of the Adobe Photoshop for Photographers book series. To find out more about the book and access more video tutorials, plus other content related to Photoshop, please visit the book website.